President Trump is in France, where he may answer more questions about his son's meeting with a Russian lawyer during the campaign. The president is meeting this morning with French President Emmanuel Macron in Paris. The senior administration officials said they discussed Syria, counterterrorism, and possibly the recent G20 summit.
Mr. Trump will also be the guest of honor at a Bastille Day celebration tomorrow. It is a sign the two leaders may be getting a little more friendly after their contentious first meeting ahead of the NATO summit, including that handshake nearly 2 months ago. Mark Phillips is in Paris with the presidents who have something in common. Mark, good morning.
Good morning. Well, when the French president invited the American one to Paris, it was to commemorate 2 anniversaries. But this visit is also about the continuing contest of wills between two leaders who are in some ways similar, in others so different.
It's a relationship that started with the famous handshake. The grasp wasn't just to show friendship between leaders. It was more like an arm wrestling contest.
Thank you very much.
He prepared the handshake, and that therefore...
He thought about it.
Oh, that he had not only thought about it, but prepared for it.
Francois Hiesberg is a foreign affairs expert with the Paris think tank.
What was he trying to prove?
One is that he's able to do the job. The other thing that he's trying to do is to demonstrate to the world that France is back.
On the face of it, President Trump's brief visit here is in connection with the French national holiday and the big parade tomorrow. And it's about commemorating the arrival of U.S. troops in the First World War 100 years ago. An arrival that helped end the stalemate in the trenches and win the war. But the visit is full of meaning for today. The two presidents are similar in that they both broke the mold of establishment politics, but their approach to the world's problems could not be more different. Macron is an internationalist, believing in free trade and a collective approach across borders, and not only in combating climate change. He was the most outspoken critic of Donald Trump's decision to withdraw from the Paris Accords and their attempt to limit global warming.
Make our planet great again.
Inviting the U.S. president to Paris was not just a gesture of thanks for America's role in a war 100 years ago. It's being seen here as an attempt, despite what Donald Trump has said, to keep the United States engaged.
After their meeting here today, the two presidents will hold a brief press encounter. Just 2 questions allowed to each president, we're told. This may be Paris, but Jeff will see whether the president's domestic concerns have followed him here.
Mark Phillips in Paris, thank you very much.